everything going on? I need to record it.
Please come again. Yeah, of course. You said something
Okay.
before.
I mean, what's going on? What's going on? How's your health? Everything?
Yeah, my health is far better. You can see my swingy chair, so I've got a better chair than before now. So the backache has gone down drastically. I'm healed. What more can I say?
Okay.
So also making other improvements, making plans with Hardy on how to start working on the functionalities from today. And also hoping to get a better device soon. So this laptop is hanging like seriously. So I'm just planning and praying, and I believe that soon a new device will come, new laptop will come, so I can work better.
Yeah, you will do that. No problem. Everything will be all right. No worries.
Yeah.
Okay. So how is everything, work-wise or everything?
Yeah. Please let me take a second off.
Yep.
Sorry for the interruption.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah.
So yeah, tell me, how is everything? Work-wise, personal life, everything you can share.
Yeah. So everything has really been cool. And I like what we discussed in the meeting yesterday. I've been preparing my mind on how to work on the functionalities on the project. And also I've been learning Next.js, and I've been improving in my skills. And also I've been thinking of better ways to do stuff. Also, I also have this vision of how to tackle future projects that will come. So we don't have the issues we have in the current project, in the future projects, which we will discuss further with other parts of the team in due time. And also I would like to discuss with Hardy later on, so we can start a process on that.
Yeah,
and start making like a roadmap for that.
Anything else?
Nothing really. How about you? How is work going?
Good. Everything is going great. For work, I think, yeah, that you have said that we should actually need a roadmap for everything, that we need a plan of everything, from starting to end. How should we go, or something like that. We actually need to make a plan for all of this stuff. So yeah, that's a good thing. You start creating your processes. Are you doing this? I mean, as we need to do a lot of improvement on processes, or need to create some new processes. Are you doing this?
I have been doing it for some time, then I stopped. And if you look at my cadence, I've skipped a lot of process creation. You know, sometimes creativity can flow like water, and other times it can be as dry as the dry season, as the summer. So sometimes I find it difficult knowing what to improve. So instead of me saying something that will not help just so that it will be I said something, I just leave it and just keep the processes part, especially maybe when I'm tensed up with work and I'm not able to think outside the box and say, okay, this thing needs improvement. I don't really know what to say. I don't really know what to improve. And there is no need saying I improved anything by clicking done on the cadence sheet. So I just keep it. So up until now, I got this idea from on how we can create a new process for new projects, which I plan to be working with the rest of the team. And yeah, so this is something that once we create, then we can start improving that. And every day we can now start improving that process, or maybe any other process we've had. That way we'll have a process to improve every single day.
At least give it a try, at least give it a start. Then add something that you feel necessary that we should add, then we should start doing that. We can't like miss the processes. process creation stuff, we need to continue. Little by little, you will fill out everything. So yeah, that's the thing. So, Martins, I actually want to clear out about HHS. Are we able to finish it within January 15 or 14? 14, 15. This is the deadline, guys, right?
Yeah, so looking with what we have already, we'll have to, from my perspective, there are two things we can say. So we can have a benchmark to finish by then, or we can also talk about finishing the entire project. So if we are talking about finishing the entire project at this point where we don't have an API, it's going to be difficult to say that. It's not going to be realistic to say that the project will finish by January 14th. It's not going to be realistic. So it will be more realistic if we can say, will customer facing be finished by January 14th, for example?
Okay.
And then we can say, okay, maybe we have less APIs going into there. And if the API creation will start from those, we can say, okay, we might have covered customer facing by January 14th. But if it is the entire HHS project by January 14th, it won't be realistic anymore because we haven't gotten APIs at this point, and we still have some other things to work on the project in terms of functionality, yes, and customer feedback. So, yeah, that being said, my direct answer would be, it's not realistic to say that the project will be completed by January 14 anymore.
In that case, I think we should discuss it with Papi. And let's see how he can help in that way, because as you were saying that we are having issues, so I think Papi is the right person to discuss it with this. So yeah. And I think
also
sure.
Also, what would be better to do before we discuss with Bapi is to have a complete estimate of what needs to be done before the project is finished. So that when he asks why would the project not be finished by January 14, we can say, okay, this is why. We need this, we need this, we need this. This is what is keeping it from coming through, because he will ask, if you say you need this, why haven't you gotten it? You see? So we have to have all these things in place. And then when he asks, why would the project not be out by January 14? Then we can say, okay, the APIs are not ready, we are not done with functionalities, or we are still on customer feedback, or we have to have a reason why. So he will be convinced and understand why the project will not be completed by then. Because I remember how he stressed that the project should be completed by January 14th. So we need to have a good explanation for him.
Yeah. Are you creating the roadmap why it's not happening or anything? Are you ready for this?
I'm not creating any roadmap yet, but if I'm being assigned with such, though I would like to work with Hadi on it, but Hadi knows more than me on why it's not happening yet, because she's the project management lead. So she knows more about what is happening on the back end, why the APIs are not here yet. She knows how the tasks are organized here. So she will be the best person to actually have a better answer. But I can also work with her to make it easier for her. Yeah.
Okay. So regarding the UI fixes, what is the status? I mean, how many work or how much work you left? Like a lot of things, I think, happening there on the UI fixes. So what's the update?
So for the UI fixes, we have done a lot of the fixes. The UI fixes, we have done a lot on the customer facing journey. And I personally have not gone back to the house sitters journey to do any UI fix. But I am confident that whatever UI fix will be in the house sitters journey will be minimal.
Okay.
Because yes, pixel perfect design was taken into consideration while designing most part of it. Yeah. So while I know there will be UI fixes, it won't be so much, and changes won't be so much. Yeah. Okay. So what I can say is that for now, we have done a lot of those UI fixes, and from the strategy we are trying to use to complete the project, we are going to divide the fixes and the functionality between me and Oni so that we can work simultaneously on both and not starve one side of the project while trying to complete the other part. So UI fixes has gone far, but it's not yet finished, and it has just some more fixes to be finished.
I think there are some functionality missing, I guess, on the homeowner journey. And I've also created a Q&A video, I guess. Yeah. So I think functionality wise, I think we have some issues there, I guess.
Yeah. That is one of the things we discussed yesterday with Hadi. And I'll still be having a meeting with her soon. So what I did was to round up the UI fixes that were in my name, which is like the tasks assigned to me. I had to round them up from my yesterday's shift. I've sent an update to the group this morning from my yesterday's work shift. So the functionalities part is what I will be focusing on from today moving forward, according to what I've discussed with Hadi. So we'll have a clear conclusion today and have a path to follow from after our meeting today, hopefully. So the functionalities are missed. There are a lot of missing functionalities. And if we can supplement them now if we can start creating the functionalities now, then when the APIs comes, it will help the projects to get completed faster because we won't have two more things to do.
So another thing, actually, I have a question. Actually, the client was asking for internal dev file access. So is it possible that we can get access of the file like in any way, like before it goes into the live site? Is there any way we can do that?
Please, if I understand your question, you said internal dev file access.
I mean, I'm not that how can I say that?
Okay, do you mean like the code we used to build the website? Is that what the customer was asking for?
How can I say that? You were coding something like you have a live side of the coding things. So can we have access that that you are doing some work? We are like reviewing those tasks, something like that. You were updating your work or on your specific branch, you are updating this, and we can also review those changes here. Something in between.
Yeah, well, we tried that method initially. It will be too stressful for everybody because we'll have to now start setting up the project on everybody's machine, and everybody now needs the knowledge to pull the topic branch where each of the developers are working to their machine. So, for example, if you want to review my changes, you will have to pull my topic branch to your machine. So that my topic branch contains only what I have worked on and not the entire changes that is happening across the project. So this complexity is what we are trying to solve. And that is when we designed, we launched the website rather on a development server so that once we make changes, we'll run about 2 commands and everybody can now see the changes from anywhere on that live link here. So this will be very difficult, and the best thing we can do is keep using the live websites. That will be the easiest part.
Okay. So because like client was asking, so I was just feel that I think I should ask you about this.
It's no problem.
So anything else you want to share, Martin? Anything, any blockers or challenges, any worries you want to share?
No, there's really no blocker or challenges right now that I would like to share. So everything has been going smoothly, happy, thank God, and we have been moving forward gradually. So at this point, all I want to do is to finish this project. I feel pregnant and I want to deliver. So HHS is my baby, and I'm already due for birth. So I have to go to the hospital now and give birth so that I don't have any And also, I've been praying that I should not have an operation, I want to give birth naturally. So that is one of the reasons why we are we are trying to involve.
That's really funny. Okay.
That is one of the reasons why we are trying to involve all the strategies that will help us give birth naturally. So if we can get all these things out of the way, we'll be more than happy to announce the launch of the project ASAP. So the idea is that we understand that there are other projects that can come if HHS is out of the way. So we want to get HHS out of the way so we can get other projects. Because other projects for us means more experience. So you get experience by working on projects. And if you work on only one project, you only have one experience.
Yeah.
But if you push out HHS and get another project, you get more experience. So we on our part, we still want this project to move as fast as possible. We are not trying to be we are not trying to be sluggish about it too, because I personally, I don't want to work on it for another 1 week. I just have to work on it for another 1 week because it's not finished. So I want it to finish as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's the spirit. We can do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything excited things that you want to share?
So I've been using this 2 stack of books to position my laptop. Okay. So I ordered a laptop stand. Okay. From a local courier in my country. So my order arrived yesterday, and I'll be very excited to go pick it up and set it up on my table. So from today, I will have to keep my books down and use my laptop stand. And this is something I'm really excited about. Yeah. I've been waiting for it for about 8 days now, 9 days, if not about 9 days, since the 26th of December. So it just arrived, and I'm really happy to go pick it up.
Okay, that's really nice. That's really wonderful. Please send us a picture.
Of course, I'll send you a picture. Yeah.
Okay, that's really nice actually.
Yeah.
New things, new experience. Okay. Do you have any improvement suggestion about us, about me, or anything you want to share? Any suggestion? Do you have anything?
Is it mean about the 101?
Not actually, not 111. As a team, you can team member, you can give us feedback.
Okay.
Me also, you can address me also. No problem.
So yeah, there is something I noticed in the Figma file. So initially, when I was working on the Figma file, I noticed a lot of minor fractions and differences in the paddings, buttons, font sizes, most especially, line heights, all these properties. So initially, I think I learned later in the project that you were not the specific person that created the HHS Figma. So I couldn't say much to you because I said, well, she's not the one that created it, so it's not her mistake. So but I would just like to say, so maybe it will help you learn something or the other. I noticed that a lot of font sizes varies. So you may have a H1 level header in this page. It may be 32 pixels. And if you go to another page, you see a H1 level header. That then should be 32 pixels. But what you see there is 34 pixels. You see? And you can go to another H1 level header. It's the same H1 level header. And you see, instead of it to be 32 like the first one, or at least 34 like the second one, you now get 31.5. So you now have, oh, sorry, my power just went down. So you now have a lot of different types of, different sizes of headers, and you now have so many font sizes. So developing the project on our part, I can simply create a variable that has the H1 level header of 32 pixels. And anywhere on the project I see that H1 level header, I will just use that variable. But if it's not so, I will have to create multiple variables, which will take my time and mess up my code, you see. Yeah. So if that can be fixed from your side to have uniform, what is it called? Uniform. Yes.
It's
if
called
it can be fixed from.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it can be fixed.
yeah, we're trying to build that.
Yeah. So that is just my honest feedback on what we really improve. It will make us do good business, you know.
Yeah.
Business with the design team. We'll be very happy doing business with the design team.
Okay.
Yeah. Then also one thing I also noticed is that there are some designs that appear on the Figma file, but when you click on those designs and you try to extract the code from the Figma file, you don't get a complete code. For example, the nav bar on the HHS project is transparent. If you can remember, it's a transparent nav bar. I personally, when I worked on the nav bar, I tried to use the design on the Figma, but the design on the Figma was not transparent. So this now means that if I want to achieve this result, I have to code from my knowledge. And where the problem comes is if I make the nav bar transparent with my knowledge, it may not match the Figma file design, and it becomes a problem. So you see, so in the QA, you will check your Figma file and you see that the nav bar is transparent, but the color is black. And when you look at my design, you see that my nav bar is transparent, but it's brown. And you say, Martins, your nav bar is brown. Why not get a black nav bar like the design? And now I don't know how to explain to you that if I go to the nav bar on the design, that I can't get the code from there. So while it's my job to generate the code, it will be easier if your Figma can give me the code. So yeah.
Actually, for this specific thing, what we do is we have some specific opacity of like color, like you have like something black color, we reduce that color, opacity of the color. In that way, we actually get that transparency. So yeah, I think in that way, I think we should work together in that specific difficulties, like in transparency things, or I think small little details. In that way, I think if designer and developer join their knowledge for all of this stuff, I think we will create a better design system, I guess. So if you guys help us to create that system, that I think that will be easier for both of us, I guess, designer and developer in future. So we are going to plan for those things.
Yeah. Also, one more feedback before I end the feedback section. I noticed that there are some things that are designed and they are grouped together. So, for example, the house sitters registration, the banner, I sent you like a little text, a comment. So the text inside the image was grouped with the image. And you know, I have a view-only access. So with a view-only access, I cannot export the image differently and copy the text. I will have to export the image and the text together. So if I should use this image and this text together, it makes the image, the text blurry because it's not real text, it's just a picture. So if you can also help us to ungroup these things in future projects or even in the HHS project, it will help us to work faster.
Okay, noted. Noted, no problem. I will do that, no problem. Anything, any feedback for our team, OLAB? Anything you want to say about OLAB? How are you feeling? It's been like kind of 4 or 5 months.
I think I should be, how old should I be? On the 24th of January, I should be I will be 3 months on the 24th of January. So I'm still 2 months plus, I'm still young. So OLAB as a team has been wonderful, has been beautiful working with OLAB, and I still look to do great things together with OLAB because I know this is just day one. Let me give you a chocolate first so that you can.
Thank you. Thank you.
So that we can have a refreshing time while talking. So personally for OLAB, I really don't have any feedback for now. It's just that I understand the team is still being structured and we are still configuring everything on the platform. So it may get a little messy, especially with how many groups we joined and how many messages you may wake up to and all those things. But I understand that it's just structure taking place, and at the end of the day, it will be better. So I really don't have much to say about OLAP right now.
Okay. Another thing, are you in Telegram group chat, are you doing the proper arrangement of the group chat? I mean, learning on the learning group, are you arranging those things, projects on the?
Yeah, I make.
Yeah.
Yeah, I communicate my signing on the OLabs EMA group. I send my learnings to the learning group. I speak with Hadia when we have conversations about the project. Most of the times we use the me, Hadia, and Bapi group. And also I use what's the name of the fourth one? The HHS group, yes, for HHS projects. So the process creation group and the Huddle host group and some other groups, as the need arises, then we use them. So until then, I still don't use them that much because I haven't gotten a need for them yet.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about your learning? You learning something, or what is the update?
Yeah, I'm still learning Next.js, and I would have gone far on it. But while I learn little things every day, like if you check my updates on the group, I've been sending in my updates, but they come late during the day because this period I worked night shifts mostly. So I do learn I do learn before I start working every day.
Okay.
Yeah, and I missed some learnings before, but I think it should be over a week now or some days ago. But I've been keeping up ever since. Yeah.
Okay, that's really nice. Continue your learning journey. Continue where possible to create, if possible, to create a process, because it's really important. If we feel something that we need to add or need some system for our work, then we should create the process for this specific work. That will be helpful for our future, and we will feel more structured, I guess.
Yeah.
So are you satisfied with us, with me, with the team member, with everything, with the whole environment? Oh, so sweet. Thank you.
Words cannot say how I love you guys.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and I really appreciate. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And yeah, anything else? Do you want to share anything?
Nothing for now, but I will do well to reach out if anything comes up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then I think we can wrap up here and save it on your personal space, one-on-one space. So yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Will you help me do that?
Sorry?
Will you help me save it on my one-on-one space?
I don't have access to your one-on-one, but I will send you the recording.
Link. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I can add it by myself. Yeah.
Okay, Martin. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, thank you.
See
You
you.
have a nice day.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.